All right, guys, we're working on area model for multiplication. It's going to be very similar to the way that we were doing it in chapter 2. So we're still going to have to break our number down into that expanded form. If you need some refreshers on that, that was a chapter 1 skill. And then chapter 2 was where we started doing our multiplication. So if I were doing a number, let's say 632 times 54. I'm still going to have to break each number down in its expanded form. So we're going to write the value of that 6, which is 600, plus the value of the 3 in the tens place, which is 30, plus the value of that 2 in the ones place. All right, we have to bring our friend down. And this is also similar to our expanded form. So 50 plus 4. And notice we have not changed. So if I add these numbers back together, I'm still going to have the same original value. We're going to now take our first bracket, our first set of parentheses. We're going to write them in a stack. 600 plus 30 plus 2. And across the top is where I'm going to write 50 plus 4. All right, we're going to create a box that's going to go right here, and then we continue to make it into a closed shape. We need to split the box everywhere we see a plus sign. So one time there, there's another one here, so another one there. We do have one over here, so we're going to split that there. So inside this box right here, we are doing the problem 600 times 50. Down here, 30 times 50, and then 2 times 50. And I do encourage them to write these in the box and make sure that they leave enough space so that they can write in it. I did actually leave myself not enough room. So on this one, we're going to have 600 times 4, 30 times 4, and 2 times 4. Okay, so now that I've gotten everything written out, now I'm going to go back and to begin to solve things. So here's where our mental math comes in handy. We're going to multiply 6 times 5, which is 30, and then we're going to count our zeros. 1, 2, 3. 6 times 4, 24, 1, 2. 3 times 5, 15, 1, 2. 3 times 4, 12, 1. 2 times 5, 10, with 1 0. And 2 times 4 is 8. So then you're just going to have to add all of these numbers back up together. So I'm going to do 30,000 plus 2,400. That's going to give me 32,400. On this row, that's 1,500 plus 120. It's going to give me 1,620. And then for the last one, we have, put that in the wrong place value. We have 108. So you will find the sum of all those numbers, and that is your final product. So each of these written in blue inside of our box here, like all of this, these are individual partial products. So they are just a tiny piece of the total. Let's go ahead and do a 2-digit by 2-digit is the same. Let's show you one of those real quick though. All right, so if we did, let's see, 43 times 26, breaking it down into expanded form, 40, plus 3 times 20 plus 6. Writing these numbers down the side, 40, I didn't leave myself enough room. So 40 plus 3, and then across the top, 20 plus 6. We make sure our sticks cover all of our numbers, and then we close our shape. At each plus sign is where we're going to cut our box apart. Now we go back and we're going to write down our multiplication problems inside. So everything on this row is times 40. Everything on this row is times 3. Everything in this column times 20. And this column times 6. So again, we're going to do our partial products. 4 times 2 is 8. Counting our zeros, there's 2. 4 times 6 is 24. Count those zeros. 3 times 2, 6. 1 0. 3 times 6, 18. So here we have 1,040, and here we have 78. Oops, I almost wrote a different number. All right. That is all. Make sure you're breaking those down into expanded form first. Don't forget to cut the boxes at the plus signs, and don't forget to do your partial products.